Hey, America, what's good?
Ronald's not here.
Ronald is not here. That is the title of today's show. Ronald's not here. That is the topic that we will be sticking to throughout the show. Even when Ronald arrives, he just sent us a message. He should be here in a couple of minutes.
But it's like he's here.
Yes. These bottles. This is Ronald. This is Ronald Wheeler right here. Ronald Wheeler.
This is his chair.
This is his chair.
This represents Ronald.
We made sure
not here.
We made sure we had a quality representation of him, both size and shape.
And for those who don't know, Mad Poster,
IQ,
Chris March,
Messiah,
and
I'm your father.
Wait, what?
you're supposed to say your name.
See, you can't
And
get
then say
who the hell
I
we do the same thing.
They know who the fuck I am.
every Sunday.
Y'all know who the fuck I am.
Every Sunday we do the same thing.
But you
You
always
want to mess up your own catchphrase.
Then he said that I'm always last.
I wasn't last this time because we got the man on the couch.
No, he's always the man on the couch after we say not Luke.
But y'all didn't even say it.
Okay.
Because you didn't do it.
For everyone, once again, this is Mad Poster.
Oh my God.
Chris March.
Messiah,
And
J. Lord Vader Co. I am your father.
not Luke. But in the dark side, he may be.
Yeah, there goes Ronald Wheeler.
Ronald
He's not
Wheeler.
here right now.
He's
Too late. He missed the intro. Fuck him.
But in his place, once again,
What is that?
Once again,
What is that
these
line?
bottles are Ronald
What
Wheeler.
is that line?
this is how many people who watching, yo.
No, that line up top.
I just told you what it
Why are we
was. Just
discussing-
What
F
is
the
that?
line. They don't see the line.
I see the line.
Carry on.
America, do you see the line? If you see the line, please comment on the box and let us know if you see the line, because apparently Mr. Raphael, the Mad Poster Jones, is worried about the line. But I can see the line from here.
The goddamn
Your
line.
glasses must not function properly. You can see in the left-hand corner that it has the number of people.
I'm not talking.
And I gotta
about
watch
the one
Party
on the
Start.
side.
There's another line? There ain't no line on that's the line on the top. On the left.
Are you?
It says the number of people. Oh, okay.
Ronald's here.
These bottles that were Ronald Wheeler are going to be replaced by Ronald Wheeler.
So, these petty motherfuckers here want to put all this. First of all, hey, how you doing? I had a very, very long day.
No.
Things didn't go as planned.
How we get
No.
that?
Everybody-
I need my drink.
Damn right.
Look at all the petty
I
shit
should be
he's
paying
doing.
on. What's with the line going to cost?
What the fuck?
And I'm not damn crazy.
We're not gonna have this show.
We're not doing. Look, when you're watching it, there's no line. F
I
that.
asked them.
We see the line.
I asked them if they could see the line,
So the line.
and they did not comment. All right, Mr. Wheeler is here. So, Mr. Wheeler.
Mr. Wheeler.
How's everybody doing?
going on, family?
Welcome to the show. Had a long day. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. First of all, happy 13th anniversary to my beautiful queen. It's been 13 years. And
She ain't killed his ass yet.
to tell you how petty she is.
Oh,
So, went to Athens today, and they went to the movie to see Secret Life of Pets. I didn't want to go see Secret Life of Pets.
That sounds like a whack ass movie.
So, I didn't go.
Was it whack?
I didn't
If
go.
you see Secret, whatever that shit
Secret Life of Pets.
is it whack?
Is it whack or no?
Is it a guy? Is it a movie that a guy would want to watch? That's what we're really asking.
I didn't go. So, I was like, hey, we're going to come to the podcast. She said, so how was Secret Life of Pets? I was like, touche. So, that's how that went. But today's topic, what have we talked about thus far?
Nothing.
Oh, so y'all just been shooting the breeze.
We really just started
We're
like
talking
2
about
minutes
how Ronald
before.
wasn't here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, when we had to go see Granny D. She's 85.
My wife's mama. Okay.
You know, she tell it all the time, you better come see me. I might not be here tomorrow. So every time we got a shot, we got to stop by.
Understood.
And the plan was to stop by on the way. She was still in church. So they had to stop by on the way back.
She go to the real black folk church.
Yeah. She out there in the
Was she
country.
in church?
Country church. But today's topic, has everybody introduced?
Oh yeah, you're late for that.
Oh, okay. Well, I am the words of wisdom. And my words of wisdom, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Part 8. Talking about time travel today.
Wait, what? Say that again?
We're talking about being able to go back and change moments in time.
If I could go back and change moments in time, I would make you be here on time.
Hey,
That's what I would do right now.
Back on topic.
I like that though. That was a good one.
I knew
Whatever.
Ready.
Intelligence is all over the place. I like it.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So, sir, the floor is yours.
Moments in time. If I could go back in history, now first of all, I wouldn't change those wonderful 13 years with my beautiful wife. I had to put that in there. But if I could go back, number one, if I could go back and change my life, I probably wouldn't be sitting here now because I would have finished college instead of being a hard-headed dumbass thinking that I knew everything.
That takes growth to actually be able to say.
Yeah. And I would be a doctor by now or something. Instead of being correction officer, cable installer, truck driver, trash man, instead of doing all that, ain't nothing wrong with it. But that's what I should have been doing.
I got you.
That's all that is. I should have been in medicine from the jump, and I should have stayed there. But no, I went to party, smoke weed.
And now you just have to take medicine.
I don't take nothing. I don't take anything. You take your medicine there, sir?
Yes, I do.
Thank you very much. Okay. Got to take on the small.
So I have
You ain't
questions.
gonna throw me up under the
I have
bus.
questions. No, but for real, on the topic, I have questions. So if you could go back and change time, because see, we're saying this on a wish basis, but I can't add this on a wish basis without adding science to it.
Right.
Because it would be a scientific thing. What about all the ramifications of what would happen?
Right. Are you willing to accept
My
those
personal
ramifications?
I wouldn't take that risk.
I am as well.
I would be that
But see,
shit
that's the thing, though. See, y'all are willing to take a risk, but you have absolutely no idea what that risk is.
That's what makes it fun.
What makes it fun? But you can kill you.
It might not be
And
fun.
I could.
You can
But then
kill us
again-
all. That
but
ain't
then
fun.
again, I could be Bill Gates. You never know.
You could also be Jeffrey Dahmer.
You're absolutely correct.
And I don't want to take that chance.
So
I would be that shit up. I would take that chance.
If you could travel in time, would you, and why?
And what you gonna change? I'm waiting for all the I'm gonna
Mr.
change
Jones,
stuff.
besides my punctuality, what else would you change? Would you change anything?
I would.
And what would you change?
I would actually go and finish college. I would actually finish college instead of me getting married for the second time, which I don't regret none of that.
Bye.
But
Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. We don't need no college. Peace and love.
That phone's about to go for
Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love.
but
Hold on. Hello, America.
Time out. Wait a minute. Y'all titled the show Ronald Is Not Here. What?
I will be that shit.
Okay. Touche. That was funny.
That was hilarious.
All right.
Everybody looking at the title of the show.
What we-
Ronald's Not Here.
What would you change?
That's what I said.
I didn't
I go to college. I finished college. When I started at college at Troy University, I was doing the satellite college thing. I did it for 2 years, and I just stopped. Went to San Antonio, got married, which once again I do not regret any of that. Just
I didn't say anything.
Why?
I didn't say anything.
Peace and blessings.
these blessings.
Get it out the way.
Peace and blessings.
But that's what I would change.
Woosah.
I mean, there's probably a lot of other things that I would, but that's one thing that would just
Yeah,
Finish
I would
grade.
finish school.
I'm
Ain't no
afraid.
doubt. I would finish school
I'm afraid.
and let the chips fall where they may. But I would
You
do
might
my
not even be in
school.
school.
Or when I did stop going, I went to the military. One or the other. I don't know which one. Yeah, I would have went to
We got a comment
because
on
you're a
this.
smart man.
We got a comment on mine that says, this is from Skip Allen. What up, cuzzo? What up?
What up, cuz?
What up?
Ooh, this comment is to you.
yes.
You don't need to go back in time to finish college. Use that big ass brain of yours and come up with something better. You can finish college now.
Yeah.
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 That's okay. You know what, Skip?
You should have.
You're right, but because I have certain blood pressure issues, I don't
That ain't
think
got
I can
nothing to
ever
do with
deal
you.
with
You don't
school
even have to
right
go
about
into
that.
You know what that was, sir? An excuse.
Like
Frustration.
everybody got one in their own.
Frustrations. Yeah, that's all.
I'm back in school.
My asshole smell like roses.
What? What?
Roses smell like boo boo.
Ah,
Shit don't stink. No, I didn't say my shit doesn't. My shit does stink. My asshole smells like roses.
oh, Jesus.
Okay, back to the topic.
I'm sorry.
But that's what I would change. Not saying about the present of what I would be able to go ahead and do right now, but on that topic. Now,
Don't
the
y'all watch movies?
ramifications
Don't
is,
y'all watch movies?
we understand that, but that's why I wouldn't go that
Butterfly
far
effect.
back.
Back to the
I
future
wouldn't go
turned out
that
better.
far back.
After how many times?
Ah,
They fucked it up 3 times, at least 3 times. Every
minimum. Minimum.
The first one came out all right.
No, the first one he did. He had to go back. Remember the first movie? He had to go back 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the point. Eventually, it came out right.
So this fucked it up.
until you get it right.
So we gonna have that ability? If we fuck up,
No.
we can. What that shit?
You got
What
one
the
shot
fuck?
at glory.
Oh
That's
shit.
it.
Time travel. Jesus.
IQ, please.
IQ. Let's see what the brain's got to say.
That's a twofold answer. The scientist, if he says, don't fuck with it. Like, absolutely. Because then I probably wouldn't end up sitting here talking to y'all. The alternate timeline variation is tricky anyway, because when you go back and you want to do something, you'll
You
probably
shoot it off
disappear
and make a
right there
whole
where you
time.
were, because there will be no point in the future where you have a chance to go back. That's the geek in it. Ignore the science of it. I have a point in time I like to go back and change, because it seemed like that was where everything took a deviation in my life. So if I could block out the science part, I'd say there was a combat jump I was on, and I had a choice to stay in the plane or go out of the plane without a parachute. My parachute was going to deploy and shoot behind me, grab everybody behind me, suck them out of the door. So I had a choice: stay in the plane, let the dudes behind me go out, or go out and risk whatever was going to happen. And I chose to go out. And then from that point on, my entire life changed from being paralyzed from the neck down, following high enemy lines, just the worst possible imaginable situation. If I was like, I just stayed in the plane and saw what would have happened once my chute deployed, maybe they would have shut the door. I don't know. But it was just something in me that cared about the people behind me more than risking it. I went out the door. But if I could go back and change anything, I would have took my chances on my chute deploying inside of the plane rather than me going out without a chute. And then get slammed against the plane, reserve got caught up against the plane, cigarette roll. They actually cut me loose.
Had to though.
They had to.
There was no other option.
They had no
They
other
couldn't
option.
pull you in.
So from that point, man, it altered everything. From the fact of me getting out of the military early, the effect with my first wife leaving me while I was in the hospital because I wasn't supposed to be able to walk no more. I mean, just the worst possible imaginable things happened to me that shaped my psyche. That would have been that point in time. But the scientist in me says if I change any of that, my kids probably wouldn't be here. I definitely wouldn't have
I
met
have
you.
something to add to that. Too.
Right.
Then if I hadn't met you, then I wouldn't have met them.
Here's the other thing about it, because we're all, I mean, all right, we're talking about going back in time and affecting changes. We're all, and mostly we're talking about affecting changes within our own lives.
Right.
Here's the thing: how you can't come in contact with yourself if you go back in time. That's a big no-no.
Wait for my answer.
You gonna go and leave a note?
Yeah.
Leave a note.
Yep.
Leave a note.
You find a note
Because the best person I know is myself. I know where I'm gonna be at. I know what I want to be doing. I know exactly where I was at whatever day on day or whatever
Hey,
time.
but see,
Pooh,
that's
we're
the
trying
thing.
to-
Listen,
I know what day my mom was going to make me.
You don't be here at 8 o'clock.
But when you go back, that's the whole point, though. When you go back, the moment you go back, you create an offshoot.
Right now, the timeline has changed.
Now the timeline has changed, so you might still be doing the exact same thing that you thought you were doing, but because you changed something, you don't know what or how far.
But
or
when
where.
you go back in time, you don't change it until you do something.
Not necessarily.
So everything
the
should
fact of going back.
everything should still be going on the same line until the point where you actually do something to change something, and now there's another
Well,
line.
see, that's what you're not getting. The moment, okay, like the science speaks. If you were jumping through, right, the moment you appear on that other timeline, or the moment you appear back, it creates. From that moment on, the moment you appeared, it's a whole new timeline because you were not you. The second you were not there the first time.
Exactly, but still, again, it's still that parallel line of what's the same thing that's going on. It's like the two lines are converged on each other at that point in time. On the science aspect of it, it's two lines that's conjoined together, and both things are happening at the same time, which is why it's called time travel.
I wonder how they ever just make like have they?
How
ever,
can they though? I mean,
Yeah.
they said
they
it's not
did.
done.
They
but
said
at
that was
at
MIT.
the same time,
That was
everything
MIT.
that we've
That
been
went
taught
back
is
4
that time
seconds.
is a man-made construct. So how did they travel through it? It's a construct that we create. You see what I'm saying? There's
The thought process of time is man-made, not the actual scientific aspect of time is man-made.
but
That's
I mean,
that's the science part of it. You know what I'm saying?
does time actually exist if we don't quantify
Well,
it?
it's
to
called a
exist?
space-time continuum.
Who called it that though? We did.
But we had to name it because it was there. You had to call it something.
It was doing something, and
Right,
specifically,
so therefore
it was
it had to
space
be
and
named.
time. Specifically,
So no, we didn't create it. We just identified it.
Blaze one. Because you seem like you have something.
Awful.
he been quiet. As, you know what? He
Yeah.
hold up. You know what he quiet for? He waiting for his petty moment.
No. Oh, we're supposed to let him loose.
All in good.
Oh yeah. Oh.
As of right now, stay on time.
Okay.
What you got?
Well, when I go, man, shit. Boy, man, I go back and change some shit. I'm finna fuck up every goddamn. I wouldn't give a fuck.
See, that's why they can't get niggas like you. Time travel.
Really? Oh, God forbid I can pull something from the present and take it to the past. Oh, shit, I'm already been flying these sons of bitches. I'm leaving all exit all. Hey,
So you would get your kids out, you would go back in time with them, but they might run into themselves.
Well, if you take them back in time, well, because they might not. See, you might run the risk of them never existing.
right? No. I'm saying, I'm gonna leave myself an opera.
That don't mean you.
I'm gonna bet on some shit.
Back to the future.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm back to the future, some shit. You get what I'm saying?
Lottery in Georgia started in 1995.
I'm pretty sure my kids would be my kids, just not my kids. I wouldn't be here.
Time travel.
Yo, I
I
want
mean,
somebody to give me that
You
grenade.
see, you
yo.
messing up the whole. You still messing up the continuum because somebody else was supposed to
Yes.
come in. Now you have changed not just yours, you changed their life, and everybody that they're going to affect.
I ain't got nothing to do with them. I ain't got nothing to do with them. Hey, if I didn't do it, that would have been my life or something. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, It's just I gotta take that risk.
So time
I
travel
gotta
is,
take that
is
risk.
selfish. Because you going back for you. You're not helping anybody. Because
Wait for my answer, sir.
I don't feel like you're helping anybody because you're changing the timeline to benefit you and saying the hell with what everybody else gonna go.
I just doing my job.
You see what I'm saying? So it's selfish. If you choose to go back, you ain't thinking about nobody but yourself.
Right.
I got some more comments. We got Terrence Nate. What's up, Terrence? One of the people out there taking with. Beat that ass. They come and see you.
On site.
Challenge.
Shalom.
man.
He said Doctor Who is shaking his head somewhere. And then he also said what he would do. He said he would just go back and buy some Google and Apple stock. That's all.
That's it.
You still fucking up.
I buy Bitcoin. I buy Bitcoin and Bill. Instant billionaire. And I said, I'm telling you, Bitcoin. What? That's when I get rich right then. Bye.
Okay.
But I would also get Apple. I would get it, man. I'll be
So with the way y'all were looking at it, we have to be talking about making these changes with no possible adverse effects.
I wouldn't give a fuck about the reverse effect. I'm telling you what it is. I just don't follow it. I'm telling you what it is. It's no backlash.
let the chips
Let
fall
chips
where
fall
I
where
get
they may.
They bomb America. I'm not here. I got nothing to do with that. Got nothing to do with it. I'm sorry. I'm
People on the
sorry.
island somewhere.
Yeah, I got my shit. That be in a couple of friends. I'm bring out with me shit. You
So the
know?
podcast still be here.
Yeah, we'll still be doing it.
We still be.
Okay.
I wanted to see what Vader gonna say. Then I got to see if he was thinking what I'm thinking. I thought of something else while I was waiting on Vader. You always thinking something.
Well,
Well, I know a whole bunch of things I would change if I wasn't worried about fucking up shit.
Don't worry me.
No. You have to
the
have
science in me is like time travel could be a two-part thing. One of a two-part thing. Two possibilities. One, the common way that we see in the movies and whatnot, when I would time travel back and see myself and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So now I got to sit there and I write myself a note with all this shit that I'm going to do. Starting with, I'm going to play football in high school. At Glen Hills.
Don't punch that dude. That's
'Cause
one thing I would probably tell myself. That one dude, don't punch him. You're going to get in a whole bunch of trouble for punching that dude.
Oh, no, I'm still punching that dude.
No, I'm talking about me.
I'm talking about me. For me, yeah, I'm still punching that dude. If I get to
Instead
that
of
point.
punching that dude,
I am
not
not punched that I should have punched.
We got a lot of comments.
Those ain't comments, yo.
Those are people.
Those are people watching, yo. That's why I do this.
Ooh. If he could go back in time, he would say that shit.
I would still say it.
Why you do that shit at that minute?
Because I was right.
So,
So
would you change this?
the biggest thing I probably would change, I tell this to my kids every time we talk about stuff like this. If I would change anything, despite everything else, I would actually play football at Glen Hills instead of choosing not to.
You didn't want to come out there with us.
He wasn't ready.
Oh, I was ready. There was a lot of animosity in me.
Okay.
There was a lot of shit in me that,
Oh,
well,
not a hell, no break.
thanks to that one and some others that will remain to be named or not be named at this point in time. But then there's the other aspect of it with time travel. If you time travel, are you going to time travel with the knowledge that you currently have right now? And when you time travel, are you going to time travel like how they did it in Endgame? When Ant-Man time traveled and he did the baby, the adult, all that other shit. So if I go back as myself as a youngin' and I still have all this knowledge, a whole lot of shit's going to change. They ain't going to stop at just one.
And see, that's one way to go back with knowledge, but you go back to a particular point in time.
But it'd still be high school. It'd still be high school. Yeah, it was. I would stop at fucking high school, sophomore year at Glen Hills, because that was the only thing that I could control. I could control that I was still going to end up going to Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I control is that I'm still going to be in high school, so I know what high school I'm gonna be at, and I'm gonna control that. But I still meet all these other motherfuckers that I know right now that's sitting right here. Absolutely. But it wouldn't be, Cole, you going to go to class while we go take your idea and go do some shit. It ain't going to be that shit. That shit was not going to happen. So, yeah. So my answer is 2-part. I don't know if that was some of the stuff that you was thinking, IQ, but that was my thing.
Let's grab the man on the couch.
Oh, the man on the couch is in the house.
Yeah, because you rubbing the shit. I was
That's
like,
that's the elbow you see on the side of the screen. Side down
Man,
couch.
I don't know what I would change. I know I would change a couple of things, a little small investments here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get my cash flow straight, but other than that, I wouldn't really change nothing because I don't have control over everything. You know what I'm saying? What if I like they were saying earlier? What if you change something and you fuck up a whole bunch of shit? You gotta take that into
Chances.
And your answer is?
I fuck them. It got nothing to do with them.
Well, see, okay,
Bettering yourself.
okay,
That's what life is about.
okay.
So if
With that, okay, you go back and change some shit, and you make yourself rich, or whatever. But if you change yourself and make yourself rich, there's a chance that you never meet none of your baby mamas.
I will.
Huh? How you gonna do it?
But the hell they gave me, I would have had some news.
What happened?
Shit. What?
So he just
Why
erased his children.
What happened? Why you go through that same deal?
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
What if you pick 2 more assholes?
Hey, but I'll be rich.
No, you don't want to do it.
Being there, being your goddamn
Nah,
pocket,
nah,
out of
nah,
my
nah.
time.
I ain't
The
racing
first
my
one
church.
the first one to be cheaper to keeper. But they have to work it out. Prenuptials. Fuck it. America, fuck it. Fuck it. A lot of y'all out there say, you know what? That little motherfucker right. Fuck it.
Y'all see that y'all the reason Earth would
Half
be
of them cussing out their baby daddy right now.
Earth would be
Half of them finna claim Happy Father's Day next Sunday.
Oh,
So you
shit.
know they out there goddamn cussing and shit. That's how I said, you know what? He right. I'm gonna go back in time and what the fuck with that? What are they?
Everybody's topic next week is going to be the same subject.
Exactly.
Aimless aggression,
Hi, America.
cold fact, pain in the moment, words of wisdom, rise my kids, all
All that shit. Oh, my God.
now, if we could go back and come back, that's something different. If it's only a one-way street where you go back and you stuck, but if you could go back and come back,
So you
I will
okay? Yeah, it's a
leave.
round trip.
right? Can you do a round trip?
See, I think what he's saying is,
Skip said Quentin needs to go back and change his height to be on.
That nigga still man.
So you would have had to go into that is nuts.
Nah, I ain't
Yeah,
going back
get
that far. I'm perfectly fine with my height. I'm still fucking.
what does that got to do with anything?
Don't matter.
That's the nerve.
If we definitely could go back, and like if it was round trip,
I think it is. I think we're talking.
if it was round trip, I wouldn't interfere with anything in the timeline. I actually go back, buy some bonds and stocks, put them somewhere, return back to my exact time I
And
left,
go get 'em.
and
Go
go
get
get
'em.
them. So I wouldn't interact with a butterfly, with a cockroach, nothing. Just do a computer transaction. I'm in and out, and come back. But if you, just like they said, if you step on a butterfly or a cockroach or bump somebody on the sidewalk, it can be any minute time alteration when you interface with anybody.
It can change.
It's gonna, it's gonna change everything.
I'm a killer.
But if I could go back, make a quick computer transaction, and go right back to when I left,
See, this tells me, America. This tells me that none of these people watch Butterfly. They watch.
Yes, I have.
Y'all didn't learn shit, did you? Because you saw what happened. Every time he went back and changed some shit, what happened? It just got worse and worse and worse and worse. And here y'all ass, and he could go back every time he got to sleep good.
Look,
Y'all niggas only get to go back once and fuck up everything. Get back like, oh,
everything. You can't believe everything you see on TV.
That shit be
We're
having
talking
a
about
slang.
time travel.
That shit be having a slang. You know what I'm saying?
Because I've always thought of
Art imitates reality.
I've also thought about the possibility of
Twin.
even though people think you
Success.
created 2, you actually created 3. Because if you remove yourself from your current timeline, you just gonna disappear. So your kids gonna wonder when you disappeared. You know, we think somebody killed you and stuff. So you'll have one timeline that's continuing without you. You're going back and altering 2 separate timelines.
And you come back.
But that's what I was saying. The
But-
science of it, technically, you done made 3 different timelines.
Yeah.
You got to make the timeline, like you're saying, you done disappeared. You done made a timeline where you come back and a timeline that already still exists. So that's 3 different timelines running at the same time.
Things, kids, and all that shit disappear too.
Yep.
Depending on what you offer.
Depending on what you
alter, you're gonna change your
Shit, I might have more.
Think about it. Go back and if you go back and change something about you in high school, like okay, you go back and change something about you in high school, right? And now let's say, just for example, you change, you go and play football in high school, and then you actually end up in the NFL. You ain't gonna have, you probably wouldn't have met Charity.
But I still have that knowledge, so I know where the fuck she at.
See, that's but you're not getting what I'm saying. You go back and change it, and then you come back. So from the point that you left and came back, you lived that life. So you're not going to go find Charity. You're not going, and when you go back, you can only leave a note. You're not going back, and you can't pass all the knowledge that you contain to the next person. It's impossible.
You gotta pick and choose your
I gotta, if I have the knowledge of it, if I still have the knowledge of it.
So no matter what you're doing, stop what you're doing, and on so-and-so day, go over here and just run into this chick.
Well, if I go into the NFL like you said I am, I'm gonna be able to do
You
that
can
shit.
just write the name down.
Or you might
And
not
that
be able
way
to.
you see the name in the
You
notes.
could be in
Like,
training camp. You could be on away game.
Fuck around me. I'll fuck around leave notes with pictures. I don't want you guessing a motherfucking thing because I don't need you fucking this up, Jed. I need you to fucking do this shit right. That will be in the letter. Don't fuck this up.
Again.
Yes, because I fucked it up the first 9 times I came.
Right. You see a chick named Keisha, you motherfucker run. I don't give a fuck how many states she offers you, nigga.
White
Fucking
City's
run.
gonna be big.
No, not white Keisha.
Okay.
Lady Heroin Keisha.
Oh.
Because I can't say Lady Heroin because he ain't gonna know who the fuck Lady Heroin is. I might actually have to say her fucking name.
What about changing, like, a lot of people say go back and change a major event and not really realizing the ramifications?
See, the changing an event, like,
Pick an event.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Say you go out there and you make Martin Luther King dope. So
Well,
he
he
shot.
did die in the he died in the hospital.
We died in
Right, but if
But
he
if he
wouldn't have got
wouldn't
shot,
have got shot, he would never been in the hospital.
so if
That changes a whole bunch of shit.
President, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or had a dummy ride in the car, they killed the guy shot.
yeah,
What if you go with, like we was talking about pre-show, what if you go back and stop the first Negro from getting on the boat?
true,
Now we all Mbakkas.
Now we don't exist.
right?
None of
It
us.
would have been a goddamn British colony.
Totally unselfish. 1980. I would not allow the government to issue our boys with a synthesized form of cocaine, Ritalin, Adderall, all of that shit for the ADD. I would stop that shit right off the bat.
Now they kill you.
They would have killed you.
But with the knowledge, put it out there before it even hits.
They would find you. You're talking about big pharma.
I understand
Who's
that.
doing this? Who's doing this? Find them.
I would do it. I would actually do it.
They
I would
would have invented time travel just because you did it. Wait a minute, somebody missed our money. That's not bad, but I'm really skeptical on major changes because major changes, like okay, you go back and kill Hitler in you go kill Hitler in the crib.
See that?
Major change, like
Kill
think about
Hitler.
all the lies that
Kill
that's
Hitler
going-
as a baby?
Yeah, kill Hitler as a baby. Think about all the.
Or-
think about how much
not
that
even
one
Hitler.
act changes.
Let him get into art school. You don't know.
Nah, I want to take that risk.
Yeah.
Still might come out of
I'm
the
military.
Yeah.
It's easier to
Just wipe them out.
cut the cord. Now I ain't got to worry. You cut the head off the snake, there ain't no snake. But if you do that, think about all the things that change. We don't know what world we're living in right now. I mean, think about all the things that came about because of that war. Think about all the things that came about in this country from us because of slavery, because we were here from slavery. Who did the first open heart surgery? Black man. He wouldn't have been here. He wouldn't have been here.
Ain't no AC, yo.
Ain't no AC.
Ain't no lawnmower.
Ain't no peanut butter. Ain't no cotton gin. Ain't no nothing.
Traffic light.
Ain't no light bulb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no
There would
elevator.
be no country.
No
ladies and
skyscraper.
gentlemen. There would be no country.
So maybe they all right. Maybe we should go.
You're
Just
not.
knock our shit up and
If
go.
there are, I mean, don't get me wrong. Of course, if I had the ability, I have all kinds of ideas and things I could go
Then
back
they
and do.
made patents and
Yeah, I could invent this or
Maybe
I
I'll
could do
slap
this.
the
But
first
you know,
white person
the
who said
smallest
black
thing
folks
that
are
you can
lazy because
change.
black folks been lazy since the end of slavery. By a bunch
Black
of
folks
lazy
ain't-
motherfuckers
we
who
deserve
didn't
it.
want to pick their own shit. Who was lazy.
Why not go back in the middle of slavery?
I'll
And
kill
English.
Willie Lynch as soon as he got to the damn shore.
Somebody would have took this spot.
I would have killed him still.
That's a whole lot. That's a long list.
I would have killed him still.
Ooh, can I go back in time with a fucking AK?
See now we're taking
No,
foreign
you can't.
technology. Now
You
you
can't
really
take it.
fucking
No.
shit up.
Yeah.
Now, okay, now once again, think about it. You go back, right? You go back in time. You go back into the Civil War era
And you
with,
take
with
an
an AK or M16 or a submachine gun. You wipe out everybody you run through real quick. You done change the face. You know what I'm saying? Because they're shooting at fucking. They're
That's
shooting
right.
At best, they had.
And guess what?
They had a gun.
Guess
They
what?
had one gun.
Guess
You
what?
be running around with your goddamn machine gun, just fucking their ass up.
And now my black ass is on the dollar bill, yo.
Everything done changed.
I'm all jangled out, yo.
I see this nigga on a $20 bill.
What's your name, boy? Jangle.
How did this nigga get on my $20 bill?
Donald Trump would be livid.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about going back and making changes with no consequences, right, or minimal consequences,
Well, not giving a damn about the consequences.
no, I can't.
Well, there is one who does really.
I can't. We can't co-sign on that because
I mean, I could
we
low key
can
go
wipe
sign
out all
on
of
that.
existence. Fucking around with this one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You fucking
Ain't
around
no
is like, hey, let's go
sense
back
there.
to when they put down Pandora's box and see if there's some shit.
Ah, that's what his ass would do
Open that
too.
shit.
He would do that shit too.
Open that
Open that shit on up.
Open that
Honestly,
box door.
I would, me being me, instead of just going back to change shit in my life, I would go back way back. I want to find out if some shit was true. I'm going to go back to when Jesus was supposed to be walking around. I want to talk to him.
Okay.
I'm going to go back
Okay.
to when the bushes, the Garden of Eden, and the animals was talking. I want to know if they was talking. I'm going to go back and see if any of that stuff in the book that we've been reading and taught from all our lives is true. Those are some of the things I'm going to go back and see.
Imagine if you changed that.
I'm not gonna. Well, I just want to know if it's real. If it's real, I ain't gonna fuck with it.
You gonna
oh,
say
it's
that?
real. I know what's gonna happen here, and I'm gonna watch. And no, I might
stop Adam from being
Yeah,
an
but,
apple?
hey, Eve. Hey, Adam, smack.
Smack that bitch.
Wait.
Just keep her head.
She ain't
I'm gonna look at you like, what the fuck?
She wasn't your first wife, no way. Did I say that all right? I finna fuck some. Hey, I'm sorry, Rebecca.
That's
Disclose
another
that.
episode.
That's
That's another episode.
Another-
Sorry.
But
sorry.
that is one thing I definitely would do. I would
You would
smack.
go see?
I stop you.
Let's go see if the Egyptians really had alien contact.
I am damn near 1,000,000% sure that they did.
Yeah.
There's just no way that they
Sure
were
of
able to
that.
do the things that they
Let's
do.
go see that shit.
And we still can't do them.
We still can't. We can't build no fucking pyramid.
We can't
Ain't
build
nobody
nothing
built a
nowhere
pyramid
near.
in 3,000 damn years.
Let us try to put a building with no mortar together and see how long
I
that bitch.
understand
That bitch will fall apart 3 days.
Yeah.
That bitch is
3
not-
days.
Still standing.
Them bitches still standing.
3,000 years.
Scientists be like, how the fuck?
Between the
They be out there
Mayans
trying
and the
to
Egyptians.
they be out there trying to put
All
big ass blocks on wood. That's not how they did that shit. Okay, they put that shit on no motherfucking wood. You think they
And
dug them big ass things? They came around.
They talk about how, man, I was watching the Sun Show, how they was talking about they used the incline to get them damn
Yeah.
rocks up and shit like that.
Except for the rocks
The
that
motherfuckers-
they used
no.
came from
Way.
No, they actually did it on Science Channel. They went to a quarry that was like 20 miles away. They chunked out a big block of rock, and they rolled that bitch. Literally rolled that bitch 20 fucking miles
sure you can do it.
through the fucking desert.
I'm sure they could do
And
it.
you know how long it took them to do it? 2 weeks.
That was just one side.
And that's
That
just
was
one block.
Once again, think about it.
There's
One thing
probably
about the blocks,
300-400
and I guarantee
people in
you,
that motherfucker.
They had like a whole village.
So when,
Wait. I guarantee you, the stone that they cut was nowhere near the preciseness of the stone.
Absolutely not.
Nowhere near.
Absolutely
They
not.
don't know how they did it. There's no tool marks on the rocks.
so when is this going to happen again?
What?
When do you think it'll happen again?
What? They come back?
Aliens.
Oh, they
Them bitches-
here.
Them
They
bitches come
outside.
down here and look at us and be like, "Oh shit, that's the ghetto. Lock the motherfucking doors and go take the fuck off."
They come
So
snatching
Because
us
we
up.
are definitely the fucking hood of the
I
goddamn
would be-
universe.
I would think the government knows that the aliens exist. Of course, we all believe that to a certain extent. We have Area 51. There's no other
Right.
real reason for Area 51 than to do
Right.
shit that they don't want nobody else to see.
Underground.
The people out there, except for the ones that are on guard duty, don't even wear uniforms, and it's not so. And they don't stay there. They are bust in and they are bust out from a hotel in Vegas. They meet at a hotel, then they go to where they're gonna go and come back from where they come back, and that's it. But with that being said, yeah, the government knows that. But are they gonna tell us, hey, there's some folks up there, they can fuck us up anytime we want? No. They can tell us that.
Yes, the question
They will pay.
is that ratification part.
Mhm.
If you go back, if you just are an observer, but then they say things change once they're being observed.
Which is a possibility.
Just in the fact, if you observing something and you're not supposed to be there watching it, they say that actually changes something on a quantum mechanic level. Even if you just go back, watch, don't move at all.
There's science that we don't understand. That's
They say
involved
on
in
quantum
that.
mechanic level, there are things we couldn't change. And then when I was thinking about what you said about Hitler, if Hitler was absent, they might have used the atomic bomb. Because he was the reason they didn't use it. They had the technology. He just said that was fighting unfair. Literally, he was like, "Hey, that's
too
cheap.
much.
That's too much."
He did say that.
So if he was not there,
Well, you know, the Germans were way ahead of us in missile and rocket technology. They
Oh,
were
already
leaps and bounds.
absolutely.
Matter of fact, they were leaps and bounds ahead of us in missile technology and in fighter jet technology. That's why we were going and stealing their damn scientists.
whenever Einstein came and taught everybody, he was like, "Yo, he actually had the capability to split an atom. If they used that, the Earth literally might cease to exist if we had to took Hitler out of the equation. It might not be no
That's
Earth
another
after
good.
that.
And that's another good point. You killed Hitler,
They let loose.
but at the same time, you killed Hitler when he was a baby.
Baby.
They never get those that would have agreed with Hitler might not have ever made it to a point of power to do anything about it. Because I don't think any of them made it to power without Hitler. He was the one.
Right.
He was the charismatic.
He was the
one,
catalyst
yeah.
for all of that.
So there's a whole bunch. I mean,
Then when I thought about
He had a campaign
But he didn't.
before he even started the Nazi.
Yeah, because he didn't start off straight off like let's,
No, it
let's
grew
kill all the fucking
gradually.
Jews and shit. No, he started off and he was popular and the motherfuckers voted him in and shit. You know what I'm saying?
then he turned himself.
And he
got
turned, he flipped the script on their ass.
Reagan. This is a goddamn actor who became president.
Came president.
then when I was thinking about your man Willie Lynch when he came back, when he came to give his tour,
Mm-hmm.
if we eliminate him, the impact he had on slavery,
It was a 400-year curse.
Yes.
and then removing him to figure out if there was anybody who really was going to come out with a book how to make a slave. You know what I'm saying? Would that have changed the way
We might not have stayed slaves
we
if
might
they
have
didn't.
stayed slaves?
If we would have revolted, if he would have came up with all those ways to keep
They
us from
really
it.
would have came
Yeah.
to be the keepers of America. Like,
If we would have revolted back then, we probably would have.
War.
Because I got to actually do the research after the show to find out people like Jim Brown and Nat Turner, were they predecessors to 1812 or after?
you'll find out right now.
Yeah. Because I'm like, without his presence, we had people like Jim Brown, the towns that began to form Underground Railroad,
Right.
the man we call Uncle Tom, who really broke loose, started school in Canada. Yeah, you know, that timeline effect.
Boy,
is something
that's
serious.
a good one. What if
What if they-
both of them? What if they didn't destroy them?
What if they didn't dismantle Black Wall Street?
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Oh shit!
Where would we be now? If Black
We were
Wall
already
Street,
ahead.
Black Wall Street,
We were already
Rosewood.
ahead. Black Wall Street was already ahead of actual Wall Street. at
that's
the time.
why they.
So yeah, and that's exactly why they destroyed it. So
That's
if they
why they
wouldn't have
took it
destroyed it,
Would have
Black
had
Wall Street
IBM.
would have ended up being the Wall Street.
The Wall Street,
It would have
exactly.
because
would've
it was
ended up
that
being Wall
it was
Street.
that progressive and it was that successful, and they didn't like it, so they bombed.
So they, just like everything else that they do.
And it wasn't the first
They
time
take it
or the
out.
last time. And honestly, I believe that even in today's day and age, if a group of a real large, a group of same size people with the same kind of money, of black people would get together and try that same thing today, they would ask to start having accidents.
Yeah. Yep. I believe. I
They would
think
start
so.
having one get robbed, one have an
Can't
overdose,
get
a big car crash, plane crash, a boat accident.
That
Someone
Turner
on
was
stage just
1831.
suddenly burn up. Something happened.
Yeah, so without Willie, then that probably would have existed in that. It might have came early.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that have changed, you know, interdependent of the science of it.
Well,
Yeah.
the Nat Turner thing really started. His idea really started in 1830,
So,
and it happened in 1831, and that was
without Willie Lynch. Once again, I honestly believe without Willie Lynch, the slaves there would have been more slaves to revolt. The reason they didn't is because of what he did.
Right.
What the practices that was the whole purpose. They were afraid because if I'm not mistaken, what had happened was in the Caribbean islands they had already had a revolt, and because of that revolt,
Yeah, they hate
that's why
They did.
he wrote in that book.
because
That's why
Haiti's revolution was in 1801. That's when Haiti got their independence, and it's the only African American revolt that was successful on a country.
Yep,
To this
they
day.
saw that what happened. They
And
saw
they couldn't do it.
we
could
can't
not
let this
again.
happen here.
They tried it in Florida, and they was like, no.
And so yeah, that's
So
what
you
changed
learned something.
a whole bunch.
COFAT, that was the
We just had our co
That was the wackest way to slide that. And then you just gonna throw it in the book.
So we didn't have one, so we.
No, I got one.
Okay.
Then what is it?
But if you wasn't here, you would already known that I had
We
one.
can't go back in time, so therefore I was late.
Bet you wish you could go back in time now.
No, I do not.
Because here's the thing that's been freaking me out. If they have, they say in quantum levels, 4 seconds of when the pool breaks and they move.
Right.
If they've been experimenting now, in the future they already have what we're doing now.
I have a question about that too.
So if something changes, we wouldn't know.
what have they changed?
What have they changed? And then
And what are they? Yeah, what are they planning on doing with tech now?
right. So I've been thinking that deja vu that we have may be a ramification
Oh
of
Lord,
something
we
they
are in the
changed.
motherfucking matrix.
Right.
Oh
And
shit.
we're having
Right.
a flashback of a previous timeline when we think it's deja vu.
But somebody altered
Y'all
the
will
time.
know next
somebody-
week if I show up flying.
Hey,
Like,
Let me find out I'm motherfucking here. Let me find out.
Remember when they had to make the announcement that they cloned the sheep
Yeah.
or lamb or some shit?
Right.
Going back, just to say that you had deja vu of that moment. Like you just said.
Yeah.
But it's just someone altered timeline.
Yeah.
I've had several real vivid dreams of that moment a couple of weeks ago. Like what I was actually doing at that
I know
time.
what it is too. They clone Boo. There's another Boo walking around on Earth.
Doppelganger?
Doppelganger.
You're the Manchurian candidate.
He said, they call it
You see the way he started sliding back?
Yeah, he got
Hey, that's how real black people will react to a goddamn horror film.
Yeah.
They start sliding back real quick, so they get all the rules.
So how often do y'all get told that y'all look like somebody?
All the time.
Yeah, but what if our doppelganger are remnants from a previous timeline?
Or
They
what if our
invincible?
doppelganger is actually us?
That we
Traveling back.
found out how to do.
Well, mine is fucking up.
Mine too, bro.
Right. Jesus Christ.
God.
What is you doing, bro?
Whatever took you
It didn't fucking work, bro.
We're talking to our doppelgangers, Americans. So if somebody said that they look like me and I was in Texas, like right now, tell that motherfucker in Texas that he needs to change some stuff.
You need to be.
You know? That's crazy. If you actually start talking about it, you'll open up all kinds of avenues. You would.
Absolutely.
You would.
The math involved in actually trying to travel through time is one thing I don't even want to think about.
Is
What
it?
it look.
Oh, hell no.
It'll cover this fucking wall.
Right. It would do more than
It would be definitely more than this wall.
It would probably fill up a couple of walls. I mean, but
We'll be this motherfucker looking like a beautiful mind.
Yep.
All types of shit. All
those kind of
arrows
people are
pointing.
scary.
Yep.
Them people that think on that level because we don't understand it. That's one.
I want to know.
And they say mostly
I wanna-
autistic
I wanna
children
have
are
that.
the ones they're
Yeah,
genius.
they
They
see
see
things
everything in the equation.
we don't see, and one that's weird to us.
That's like that kid on Good Doctor. He just
Like
pictures
Amadeus
everything.
Cho,
Yeah.
if you read comic books.
Like this right here is an equation.
Yeah.
Like me moving,
It
that's
is.
an equation for that.
But the very math that does it is mind-boggling, and we don't know what would happen if, like, okay, take any math problem, right, and change one of the numbers. Change any one of the numbers, you're going to get more times than not, you're going to get a different answer.
And also, time travel does emit some sort of fusion. It does, and that changes the atoms around it. So, like you're saying, the ramifications, butterfly effect, all of that shit.
Like, if them
it is
motherfuckers
true.
really travel back 4 seconds, and that's all we know about, if they've actually done it, and by the time they let us know that they did 4 seconds, they way past 4 seconds. By the time we find out about it, they've already surpassed that by leaps and bounds. So they might be an hour or two. And if that's real, what the fuck are they doing with it? What are they doing?
They fucking up because ain't shit changed.
They fucking shit.
Hey, MIT, go fix this shit.
But who is it? I mean, think about it. Who is it changing for? Because MIT, it might be a school, but the school is still it's a private school.
Yeah.
So it's funded. Who's funding such
Time travel.
They don't live in the future.
Think about it. I don't give a damn. That ain't no cheap shit.
The police.
Oh, absolutely not.
So let's go back. Let's try something else.
These Pokemon ain't had any help.
Having the
That's the
police
real
killer
freaky
is not
part when
happening.
you think about it. The only people who know they changed something are the people that sitting in that lab.
Yep.
Exactly.
Nobody else knows.
And no one else knows.
And they know exactly what it is that they did.
And they
Because
sit
I
up there
wanna
looking
know
at you and be like,
Do they know exactly?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. You know, once again.
Apparently not, because we still fucked up.
Right.
Ugh.
Well, look, hell, we used to consider
Whoever the
NASA
volunteer
our
was,
scientists,
who they
right?
sent the fuck back,
I mean,
fucked
we
up.
generally consider, for
They
most
need
of
to
our
call
adult
me.
lives, we consider NASA. If you work for NASA, you was one of the smartest motherfuckers on earth. That's how
Right.
that's how we considered you. And how many shits did they blow up?
Bunch of
they killed the
And all it takes is one number being off.
One at a time.
That one number
Yep.
being off. Think about it. That one space shuttle blew up from what they told us from an O-ring, which
O-ring.
with something like that could easily cause an explosion. Or it could have been sabotage, or it could have been a whole bunch of other shit. But the very fact is, something with all those minds working on it still did not work.
Yeah, and he goes to kick. Back in my scientist NASA days, we were working on numbers that are infinitely small. I know that sounds crazy, but if you take a number and then keep dividing, and I was working on it, keep dividing. I was working on the math, and I just keep shits and giggles. I plugged in Katrina down, and it predicted Katrina down to 1/10 of a second of when it actually happened. So I was like, if we can do this kind of stuff with numbers, the shit that they working on that we don't have access to in time travel,
or anything else.
It's really freaky because they could already be doing it. And right now, we just wouldn't know. Things will continue for us as is.
I need one of them to hit me up. I got some shit.
It's just the fact that, once again, we're talking about a group of people or whatever, however you would describe it. These are people that we can't reach. Not us. We wouldn't even know. We wouldn't even know which way to look. Who to look at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the right person. If something happened to look up and get to the right person.
oh, then you gonna disappear too.
You're done.
So-
You're done.
So let's talk about those type of people who got that type of access.
Well, we already know who that. I mean,
So-
I'm not even trying to be funny. We know who has the type of
So
access to
so is that why Trump president? Is that what they fucked up?
Is that why?
I don't know, because
Somebody
honestly,
fucked up.
Somebody fucked up.
Y'all are forgetting. To the people who make money, to the real people who make money, it does not matter who wins. They're funding both sides. Remember, the people in power were funding us and the Nazis during World War II. The Nazis was using our equipment to fight us during World War II. This is not nothing new.
They were on an island watching like.
It don't matter to them. It don't matter who wins or who's right or who's wrong, because no matter which side, their money is on both sides.
And from my previous experience,
I'm not gonna say Illuminati.
the people who are working on stuff like that don't even know they're working on stuff like that.
Yeah,
The
he's
actual-
working on one piece. He's working
it's
on
all
another piece way
separate.
over
And
there.
they don't even know they're working together. This guy actually thinking he's working on this, while this other guy working on this, and they just somebody else is assembling all of that.
And when somebody starts to figure it out, we have an Edward Snowden.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy shit! It'd be an analyst be like, wait a minute. Holy shit! Do you know what you can do with this? Hey, bam! That's exactly how that shit happened.
Oh man.
It'd be some number cruncher crunching his numbers doing his regular 9 to 5. Wait a minute, this one ain't supposed to be back. Wait a minute, do you know? Hey, boss, did you know that if you he got it.
Come here, sir. Come here, talk to you.
Let's go talk about your discovery.
Unmarked black vans.
Let's talk about your promotion.
Yeah, let's go talk.
Turn around like the back of the
Can you step on the plastic, please?
Such found in his hotel room with a noose around his neck and his pants.
Never what?
Never, ever, ever stand on the plastic.
Never.
Oh,
Never.
no, wait a minute. Wait one minute. How y'all gonna learn this lesson from the movies, but you won't learn about the goddamn You won't go step on some motherfucking plastic where you can run from the plastic. You'll go back and change time and kill every goddamn body.
Hey.
Y'all niggas
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I got nothing to do with that. Fuck them. It's about me and what's gonna be mine. Sorry.
But what if it don't end up being yours?
Hey, something will be mine.
What if nothing ends up being? What if you?
I'm willing to take that risk, Chris.
You'll erase yourself.
If it happens, it happens.
If it's just meant to be.
If it's meant to be,
It's meant to be.
meant to be.
American.
That's why.
Nice.
This is exactly why that if we did have time travel, they would never give it to us. We got people like this. Like, I'm gonna go back and change every goddamn thing.
Fuck you.
Just spin the wheel.
Just spin the wheel.
Be like,
No,
Pick
be
a
for real.
year.
Think about it.
Be
No
like,
matter
watch
what
this,
you
fellas.
have, right?
Come back.
You
Y'all check your account.
have something good, right? You have something good.
Like,
There's that one person. There's always that one person or that one
we
percentage
went
of
viral.
people that'll take whatever you have that's good and fuck with it somehow. Let me see. Let's see. You know, if I take cough syrup and do this to it, I can get high. Now we got me. If I take so and so, then I can do this. Now we got bombs. If I take this fertilizer, I wonder what happens if I set this on fire. Now we got a book. See, that's why you can't give people shit.
And niggas in prison. Smallest motherfuckers.
Evil
Yeah,
genius.
easy.
I
That's
tell
how
I used to
evil
say that
genius
shit
is.
all.
That is necessity is the mother of all
And I
invention.
used to tell them when I worked there, if you applied this shit good, you would be a fucking million. Why are you in prison if you can use a pencil and a paperclip to light your cigarette? Why are you in jail?
That's
Why?
how he learned to like.
But if you figure that out, come on.
Well, he didn't. He was taught that. They were taught that.
Somebody had to start. Somebody
figured
figured it out
Somebody was
first.
there for a
Somebody who
long time.
was already there,
Once
and
again,
he's
y'all
just
might-
passed the knowledge.
If he wasn't in prison, he would not have had the necessity
To
make
have
those
the-
inventions.
right.
Now, I have always thought about it on the third level.
What's the third one?
The third level would be my spirituality and my connection with the Creator.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Time travel would be the one instance in which whatever you call him is the Creator intervened.
This thing was like, whoa, hey, hold up.
Wait,
Hold up.
We're gonna stop right here.
Hold on.
You're doing
You
shit
were doing the most.
Way too much, buddy.
Gotta come and take that goddamn
Come in and
GPS,
talk.
swallow GPS off your wrist and say, take your ass back to fucking
No,
2019.
you like, you know what? I'm gonna leave you right where I found you in the middle. I'm gonna leave you right in the middle, right here.
And you can sit there and just watch
Just
everything.
watch everything.
Because the
Since you
only
want to change,
Since you wanna
only
change
reason that,
shit.
you know, posed to me because
Playing God yourself.
at any
Right.
point I was like, I've been skeptical of the clone because I was like, if any point where I figured okay would have been too much for the Creator, would have been if we start cloning sheep or whatever. And I'm like, he gonna give you just enough rope to hang yourself. And I'm like, okay, time travel might be a little bit too much out of pocket.
That's
When they
hanging
actually do a
stuff.
person, he's gonna show up. When that first clone person step out the tube, God, like, I told y'all,
I told y'all.
burn it. See, y'all thought I was playing?
Kidnap Jesus. Bring him back to here right now. Some ex-con.
Like, look around, look, now do some stuff.
Fix.
Lord,
And
fix
then that's when he'll say, okay, let's just take you all the way out this way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And
You know
all
what?
that.
That's one of the things.
Back
Yeah,
in
you
the
start
day.
to
I know.
sell yourself now.
So,
to show
wait,
You don't
you
ask
running
God to
shit
fix
here.
large problems.
so-
So the way God fixes large problems
Is he
killing
wipes out
every
all
minute.
problems.
Oh, y'all don't like? Okay, I'll just take that whole city.
So, with the spirituality part of it, theoretically speaking, it's already known that it's going to happen
Because it's already written.
because it's already written.
Because for me, I thought that was the read on a way offshoot one day. I was thinking,
Yeah,
I was
but
like,
some of
what
those
if that
things
was
he
what caused the flood?
Some of those things that he wrote, he hoped that we wouldn't do.
What if the
Right.
flood was caused by somebody going back to that time, getting out of pocket, and he was like, I'm wiping the slate
Okay,
clean.
okay.
What if we were
So are we headed that way now?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
So where he
the
feel
fuck
like,
we are.
okay, you know what?
I mean, it has rained in Georgia for like goddamn past 7 days up in this bitch.
The weather been telling our ass to sit our ass the fuck
But
down
we
for the
won't
last 20, 30
We
years.
will not listen.
And that's all right, because the weather gonna sit our
Yeah.
ass down one of these days. Like, oh, you know what? Cold.
Geostorm.
The geostorm.
What was that
It's gonna
movie?
be cold for
Day
now
After
on.
Tomorrow?
Yep.
We're
It's
just
gonna be
gonna
cold.
clean everything up for you.
What you say? What? Oh, cold.
Let's do enough ice age here.
yeah. So
Hey, what's that thing in the sky? Those clouds look so different. Oh, it's now it's
Or the
freaking
universe
5,000
itself may
below.
speak at us.
It's a
You
real.
know, we've been sitting in the cosmic shooting gallery for the longest. Eventually, one of them bitches is bound to hit.
I think Armageddon.
Bro, we
is gonna
just had
happen
one
with
just
the
pass us
fucking
damn like damn what
the
13,000
Bruce
miles
Willis
close to us
Yeah.
and shit.
It's gonna happen.
like you were saying with the pyramids, that when I was sitting there thinking about time travel, I was like, yo, check it. What if the Egyptians came into contact with somebody who went back in the past and they just received the
Very
DNA?
possible. Think about the way all the pyramids on the planet are set up. If you, for anyone that doesn't know, all the pyramids on the planet are set up on the what you call ley lines. Or something.
Right.
They're set up on the magnetic lines of Earth. All of them.
Every
Not
last
just the
one of them.
ones in Egypt, the ones here in America, the ones in South America. There are pyramids on every major continent on this planet. Everyone except I don't know if they discovered one on Antarctica or not, but I'm pretty sure there's probably one down there. It's just under the ice.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And from the little bit that the scientists know about it, they have also assumed that there have been somewhere that they were transmitting energy in between all of these pyramids. If they were transmitting energy, if you were transmitting energy in any way, you're communicating, you're sending energy, you're doing all kinds of things. So we have no idea what, because we still don't even know what kind of energy it was they were transmitting, how they were transmitting it. We don't even know how they built the building that they was transmitting it from. We don't even know what they was doing in all the rooms inside the building.
But if I could time travel, I'll go find out.
Now they pull your brain out your
No, they don't know I'm there. fair.
Put
The
it
last,
on
the last person that they want to expect
Wait,
from motherfucking Egypt is my black ass wearing a goddamn Kobe jersey. That shit is not going to happen.
No, you don't understand though. You go back, you could even put on period collect clothes. We don't look like this. You'd be much taller, much bigger.
There ain't that many bushes in Egypt. I can't hide in them motherfuckers.
No.
exactly.
You cannot.
Think about it.
I might have to
Back
go
then,
to
people
fucking
were 4 or
down.
5 foot tall.
Yeah.
They were short.
They were short.
And not
All
to
right,
mention the communication between Earth and
You
the
don't speak
moon.
Egyptian either.
They had to have
Nah.
some way to transmit, because otherwise, how would the face of the Sphinx be on the moon? If you could see that with a pair of binoculars, with the high-power binoculars and the telescope, you could see the face of the Sphinx on the moon.
See the face of the Sphinx on fucking Mars too.
So that's crazy shit.
That's crazy shit.
So really, honestly though, if I could try to back, I would go back and gain some knowledge. I don't even know if I would really change some shit. I just be wanting, because I'm curious. I be wanting to know what's real, what's not.
You're going to be the watcher.
Yeah.
We'll see when I came back.
Would you use that knowledge?
Oh, now I would definitely use that knowledge in the present.
Oh, but you only use that knowledge to be petty.
I would use it to take over the world.
See there?
See, I'm joking.
No, you're not.
No, you ain't.
No, you ain't.
No, you ain't.
No, I wouldn't take over the world because I don't want to be in charge of everything. That's too much to do.
And that's how villains are made.
Yes.
If you gave me some superpowers, I'd do some random shit though. I think I'm just gonna move this whole house.
Just to do it.
I
Move
would.
my neighbor's house over there.
I would. Give me telekinesis.
So
Y'all seen what's that movie? Oh man, these kids get telekinesis and they start doing random shit with it, and then one of them goes crazy.
Oh,
All y'all-
Chronicle.
yeah.
yeah. Remember when they were fucking with that lady in the parking lot? I do shit like that all the time.
that's why
People
he doesn't
People
have.
be going to get in their car.
This is exactly why black folks don't get no super fucking powers. This shit right here is exactly fucking why black folks ain't never
But
gonna
that's
get no
minimal
superpowers.
things. I'm just being annoying. I'm not gonna hurt nobody. I'm not gonna be like old boy when he threw him in the wood and threw the whole truck in the pond.
Oh yeah, that shit.
I just slide it across the parking lot.
Yeah, like you said.
Every time they go to put their key in it, I just move it again. I won't be able to get away with it because I'll be laughing so hard. Try to get, wait.
Baby, if you try it like this, try it like this.
That ain't it either.
Turn the key upside down. Turn the key upside down.
Or do random shit like make it so somebody couldn't open their trash can. You know, you going out in the morning, put the trash bag in the can.
We done went from
You done
time
made
travel
so
to petty travel.
they can't live it.
I could be petty back in time to travel because apparently
I would go back in time and get superpowers. I'd find a spider that bit Spider-Man, then get Captain America serum.
and you would be
I'd be a superhero.
super spider.
Super spider.
Captain Spider?
Captain Spider nigga.
Captain Spider.
Captain Spider nigga. Do you think there's a possibility in zone?
That
Super nigga.
some interference with time travel at some point shut down those sectors of our brain that we supposed to be using, but we ain't. I'm figuring at some point something happened cataclysmic to shut down us being able to use all of our brain at the same time.
The creator shut it off way long ago.
Yes.
It's just me
Because
guessing. It's
We
just me
found
guessing.
time travel, and he said, "Okay, that's enough. We're gonna kick y'all back. We're gonna cut that part of y'all brain off because y'all doing too much, and let y'all live with."
Yeah, because I was
hopes
like,
in
it
your brain.
had to be some cataclysm
So
that kept us from doing it.
somebody already did time travel and we done fucked up.
Yep.
Yep.
And God said, "Okay,
That's
I'm
Proves
gonna
my
take
point
that
from the
right out your
very
brain."
beginning. That you're not supposed to do motherfucking time travel. Because if you time travel, you fucking everything. And now we can't use all our brains. Thank you, time travelers. I'm out.
Which explains deja vu.
Which also tells me why niggas like you cannot ever time travel.
It might have been him anyway.
It might have been you.
But I'm willing to take that risk. It ain't fucking you.
Just go straight
If it
that
happened,
yellow
it
nigga.
If you tie me up, it's good to have you. I seen this shit coming. I was back there. Fuck you.
So now that we know everybody's views on time travel, Mr. I wouldn't do it over here. Everybody else would. He wouldn't.
He's bored.
He wishes to remain alive.
All right. Aside, this has been eating you up since the middle of the week.
Look at
You're a petty mom.
Wait, stop.
Because this is our
Okay.
sister.
No, that wasn't a petty moment. That wasn't my petty moment.
Oh, okay.
That
Well,
was just a general topic.
let's just talk about this anyway.
Wait,
Let's
I
do
put
it.
in my get in my official.
Because you know we got to do it at least twice a
So
show.
what we doing? Petty moment now?
Hello,
Oh, no.
America.
I was talking about the,
sister.
Oh, my sister Ray.
yeah.
I am
Let's
representative
go. Let you
from
go
Dark
get
Side.
that out.
And I do this every week, so if you watch, you should know what's about to happen. That guy right there, he's about to say some shit. I'm not exactly sure what is about to come out of his mouth. So we at the Dark Side would like to intently express that the views and opinions that leave his mouth do not represent the rest of us, unless we
agree.
Sometimes we agree, but
It's only happened like twice though.
we never know exactly what that guy right there is going to say, because that guy right there has no filter and very little common sense.
And it's going to be uncensored this time.
It is.
And we're not.
We are not
And
censoring
the
him.
page
Let me
guy
say
that
straight,
decided that he
please.
can say what he wants.
I might have to go to truck and get my cigar.
With that being said, I'm going to back away and let him say.
Let him
whatever it
loose.
is
We'll let him loose this
he's
time.
about to say.
Blame me. I chose to let him ride
Lord
because
have
he
mercy.
deserved it.
Say a prayer for those that do.
All right.
I'm standing back here.
Oh, we don't
Get
want
your
to-
ass over here
Hang your
and
ass
take
up.
that heat with all of us.
Well, you know, I be at work doing absolutely nothing.
I hope your boss is watching.
She knows.
She knows.
She knows.
She knows.
If she don't call my name, nobody.
Hey,
see
y'all
me.
need a CDL? I don't want to come do something. Come do nothing too.
So I'm strolling down my goddamn timeline. I come across this feed, New Jersey.
Oh, let me go get my cigar.
New Jersey.
Can we take a shot?
Yes.
That's
You
it.
take a shot first.
Yes.
Why are y'all stopping this? Y'all trying to
They
promote.
try, I guess they try
No,
to
no.
race themselves.
I say let it go. Let it fly.
I don't care if you
Let it fly.
I just want to take a shot, man. I feel it's needed.
I came across this article saying that New Jersey has started a law inserting the teachings of the LGBT community, whatever the fuck the letters is.
LGBTQHR.
What kind of fucking history or lessons y'all gonna teach these goddamn kids? Don't force this.
Can I have one?
Don't force this gay shit onto these kids. They done already sent letters out and shit already. I talked to a partner of mine the other day. Said, yeah, they got a letter in the motherfucking mail. Why aren't the parents stepping up saying, no, don't teach my kid this shit? Okay, so y'all motherfuckers gonna take goddamn religion out. Y'all only give us 1 month for Black History, but yet y'all gonna teach a whole goddamn course for motherfucking faggots and dykes and all that goddamn shit, fucking each other, going back into Christianity, because they was fucking way back then, goddamn motherfucking popes and shit, fucking around with these little goddamn boy booty hoes, and y'all motherfuckers sitting up here, let this shit go on. Fuck that. Don't let this shit motherfucking happen, man. Y'all trying to reverse every shit I done got. If the goddamn bisexual, fine. If you're gay, cool. I don't give no fuck. But you would not sit here and force my child to learn some motherfucking shit I don't want him to motherfucking learn. What type of motherfucking bullshit is this? You would not motherfucking do this goddamn shit. You won't motherfucking do it. I'm about to break today. Now y'all motherfuckers trying to force y'all way of motherfucking living upon everybody else. And you know,
To our last show.
and you motherfucking kids, these kids are influential, man. Y'all trying to say the shit out. No, the shit is not our motherfucking right. I'm finna go out there and take this shot. Woo. Woo. Fuck y'all. I hope them 3 dudes in Boston get that straight pride parade going. Cause yeah, they trying to do a straight pride parade.
Straight pride.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say do.
So
I say do. Since y'all got so much to motherfucking teach us, we got some shit to motherfucking teach y'all motherfuckers.
I would go Bernie Mac on the shit too.
Yeah. Okay.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Please.
For for anyone who is part of the LGBTQ ABCDEFGHIJK.
Oh my God! You can't do the shit while you're doing it. You can't do that when you're doing the disclaimer.
I wanted to make sure I included all the letters. Okay. But anyway, if you have angry letters, send them to that guy. His name on Facebook is Isaiah Bussy. That guy. Don't send it to these guys.
Catch me in the street.
Catch him in the street. Please. Thank you.
Y'all want my email address too, motherfuckers?
Give it to him.
Y'all got my DM. Y'all can hit me on Facebook. Got all up in my direct
It's
message.
Blaze 27
at gmail.com.
Is doing the Bernie Mac in the court. Your Honor.
So we have a comment.
It was him.
We have a comment.
My
We have
name
a comment. And I must read this comment.
Okay.
This comment is also, once again, from Skip Allen. What's up, cousin? And this comment, coming from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is saying, why is the leprechaun going off?
Because your stinking Bigfoot ass ain't down here to goddamn join the motherfucking show. All you do is dictate from up there in Philly behind a goddamn desk. You ain't no real police. You ain't no real police. You coming down here with flashlights. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
I'm looking at
Hello,
watching
America.
Please, Skip, are you going to reply?
I'm just going for the reply.
Lord Jesus. You a desk cop. A desk cop. You get promoted to meter maid.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
No,
Meter maid. Oh, we are laughing. We are laughing at this.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
I don't
Coming
play
soon, roast from the dark side.
Love you, Skip.
We will also roast our viewership for some
Yes, we
reason.
will.
Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Let's see if we can get everybody's points of view across.
Okay.
Skip, say something.
Because you know Skip typing right now.
Yeah.
I'm totally dumbfounded right now.
Silent messages.
He said, and I quote,
Oh, sorry.
Oh, too late.
don't be mad because you're sitting on a stack of phone books.
Boo.
You short joke.
Oh, man. But for the tape, Till.
No, they don't.
They do. The only people who don't think short jokes always work are short people.
If it's funny.
If it's funny, it's funny.
It's always funny to tall people.
I know what be funny. I drive by, come by this motherfucker, and hit all y'all tall motherfuckers first.
And shout, we're gonna make it.
We move fast.
So,
I got it. Okay.
Back
Don't
to
take
you.
that out of the
Okay.
ground.
I have gained my composure.
Took IQ out his goddamn composure.
For any of our viewers who possess the Alexa or the Google little box that you're sitting around in your crib, oh man, I can just do this, I can add some blah, blah, blah. Do not trust the data instinctually that comes out of that device
Fez is watching.
because it uses wiki data.
WikiLeaks.
All you use it for is to play songs.
Right. So if you're asking a question, it may be giving you information that is
So wait a
incorrect.
minute. It has access to Google and Bing and all that,
And
but
it
it uses
uses
WikiLeaks.
Give you the most popular search that comes from that.
Right.
And Wiki is always the most
It's going to hit wiki first
Oh,
and
it
then
is.
grab the data. Now that data that's in wiki for our users, it comes from open source.
Yes.
And what open source is any of us at this table
Can
or
go in and
any of
change
y'all can go in there and change it. And whatever it comes back is the most popular result. It gives you an answer. That's the first part. Second part,
Okay, before you move on, question on that first part. Can you tell those Alexas to search a different site? Can you say, hey, find this on Google or find this on Britannia, whatever? Can you do that?
You can tell it, but it's going to ignore it.
Oh.
Because that device has an algorithm that sits inside of it that is going to do what it's programmed to do, regardless of what you say.
Okay.
It's going to go to its algorithm. It's going to catch out catchphrases of what you said and still go do what it's programmed to do.
So it's going to force information on you.
It's going to force information on you
It wants you to
that it wants you to hear based off of wiki. Second point, like Vader said, if you have it on and you are in the house and it can hear you, it is taking that data and formulating stuff for you. If you don't believe me, next time you're in the room with it, suggest something you don't have in the house, and then go log in the next day on Amazon and see if it suggested it for you by itself.
The shit happens on fucking Facebook.
I talked about it.
You don't even much have to talk about it.
Phone, holding the conversation, talking to somebody about a Peloton.
No.
Guess what ads I got on Facebook? Peloton.
Right, and that same algorithm is even more exclusive when it comes to an Alexa or a Google device in your house. Since you gave it permission when you logged into it without reading that user agreement, you gave it permission that any incoming data logs into a database. Third point, for you gangsters out there, or whatever y'all do, these devices are now being used by the NYPD in Chicago. This is a fact. To form a predictive analysis. So when you're talking to it and it hears you on the phone, it forms a grid for the PD to calculate where you're going to go when you leave the house. So it makes a map of everything you're doing, and you got it in the house, and you just talking around.
And then you link it to your cell phone.
And links to your cell phone, right? GPS, computer. And that map that gets formulated by all these algorithms is highly predictable, which for is why they say the best password is the one you don't know.
Okay.
Because now it can actually formulate off of your interactions and stuff you do what your password is going to be.
Wow.
Just based off of what you do or what you say. And that's why using a code generator or just something random like picking lottery numbers and changing your password like every 4 or 5 days nowadays, if you really are doing secure stuff like interfacing with the VA, your e-benefits, Social Security, your job, your direct deposit, net spend card, all of these interactions, that little box is just sitting there gathering all that information.
I ain't got no Alexa in my motherfucking house.
So if you have one, unplug it when you ain't trying to get it to listen to some music.
Okay.
Until you get ready to use it, that's the only time you should be interfacing with it.
Okay.
Outside of that, if it's on, now they got it where it can talk to your microwave, your refrigerator, your gas tank, your hybrid. It'll let you know when you need gas. It'll let you know when you need cheese in the refrigerator.
They're all Decepticons.
So this stuff is, the more tech you get, sometimes, just like I said before, learn about it and don't just know enough to be dangerous. Really learn what you use. And that's my tech tip for today.
Tech tip.
Tech tip.
Tech tip.
Appreciate that tech tip.
Transformers.
Yeah.
Mr. Jones, what are we aimlessly aggressive towards today?
Before I go ahead and say what I'm going to say, shout out to Brother Umar Johnson for bringing this information to attention, because I didn't know that it was actually true. My boy Chris March, he said that it's actually something that he saw on South Park.
Hold on. Oh, where? Somebody go. I was going to listen.
Hi, America. Oh, no, there's no need for this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No need for-
What he's about to talk about is the real shit. Huh?
Okay. Oh,
I am enlightened.
The North American Man-Boy Love Association
It's real.
is real.
There is no disclaimer.
Oh, now.
He can go full in.
It is real.
It's
No
real.
disclaimer.
It is a pedophilia and pedestry advocacy organized in the United States. It works to abolish age of consent laws, criminalizing adult sexual involvement with minors. And they actually used to hold campaigns to try to release anyone who was put in jail for
Being a pedophile.
being a pedophile.
Yep. Gambler is real.
I swear to God,
It
these
is real.
things
It's
that
wrong.
I am seeing and hearing with the LBGTQ motherfucking classes
I don't.
and the Mambler shit, all of this shit is a fucking perfect example of why everybody is going to fucking hell if you sit up here and you condone the free choice, pro fucking all of that bullshit. Especially for the people who claim they're so Christian hearted. Shit like this comes out of that. You got motherfuckers that are still meeting to this day. The only reason why they stopped the public meetings is they were afraid of police infiltration. But
It's there.
they're still
It's
there.
there.
Right now, they have people that still hold these fucking meetings.
Yep.
And you wonder why we try to say, you know, it's okay for you to live the way that you want to live, but there's a fucking organization that may want to fuck your child. There's an organization of grown men that want to fuck your child. Grown women too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Women too.
Women too. So all this sick shit that comes from that, yeah, live your life, but don't push this shit off to our future.
Exactly.
So that's why it was funny to hear my bro finally let it out, but you gotta understand, this is like he was letting out some shit that he's been holding in ever since we started the show. As in, it's just like that one thing that he heard this week just tipped him over the fucking top. It's just like the fucking T-top. It tilted.
That shit
It's
did
pouring.
tilt.
It's pouring all kinds of tea out. But you know, it's all in. They look at us and probably say that it's kind of funny, but we're talking about real shit that affects us
Right.
directly. 2 sons, a son and a grandchild. You got 3 sons. You have a son.
You got 4.
4 sons. You have a son. I don't have a son, but
They want little girls too.
They want girls too.
they want the girls too.
Girls too.
So the things that we say, you know, we can go ahead and just be like, you know what, it's cool because I don't want to judge anybody because I know some people that are gay that are cool as fuck.
Right. Yeah.
That
Absolutely.
are ace one.
Like I can spit off that.
Jamie
You know
Hamilton
what I'm saying?
one.
Like, I mean, but the thing is, all I'm saying is, with the way the future coming, give these kids a choice.
Yeah, and these
Motherfuckers
motherfuckers
ain't
is
giving
not
them no choice.
and they had the fucking nerve to call themselves Nambler. Nambler, making it seem like it's something nice
Other than what
for
it
kids. And the fucking emblem is in cartoon letters, and
Wow.
the B is crooked like this, because y'all a bunch of crooked motherfuckers. Y'all ain't.
I wouldn't invite Kelly looking for that group now.
He probably is on the motherfucker. I swear to
sorry.
God. You know
Hello,
what?
America.
But
Hello, America. Allow me to retort. It's a small correction. My boy Ralph said May. Fuck all of that. It ain't no May. These dudes want to fuck your kids.
Okay.
Ain't no fucking May in there.
You right.
Yeah.
For my 4 boys, my 3 girls, my 8 goddamn grandkids, the next generation, due to the laws that are getting pushed on the books, once shit gets set as a precedent, these motherfuckers gonna go to court and say they raped your fucking child, because it was justified and they covered under fucking the First Amendment or whatever the fuck.
And they're trying to work to get pedophilia as a gene thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying they were born that way.
They were born that way.
That.
And these
I'll tell
motherfuckers,
you
They
what.
were
I'll tell
born
you what.
liking
I'll tell you
little
what.
boys and girls.
I'll tell you what, like my son or my grandson, I'ma like whooping your ass all up and down the motherfucking street. That's what the fuck I'ma like.
this got to be the craziest shit ever for
Crazy
Like
shit.
a man,
Yeah.
for a group to actually be justifying they love
They
boys.
love little boys.
Yes, that shit is just beyond me. But if we don't, if fuck around and get caught slipping, and this shit get set as a precedent in one of the courts, it's gonna be some different shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait until
Freedom of
last.
speech and shit. Go ahead and protect the motherfuckers too.
My words of wisdom. My voice of wisdom. We have got to educate our children. They have to know this type of shit is here. We got to tell our children that these pedophiles are out there.
They making me want to go to the car.
And
I'll pull out the snub nose.
if we educate our children, they'll know better. They'll know that a grown ass man shouldn't be touching them. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Just that fucking simple. If somebody approaches you, you don't know, scream stranger danger.
Somebody's gonna fucking.
We gotta teach our kids they want to put LGBT history in school. Hell, black history ain't even in fucking school.
Not even much the month that we fucking got.
The month they got, they limit that shit to 1 or 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
what
go
I'm saying.
to
Not
Augusta-
even much the month that we
I
got.
go to Augusta Tech, and I was in class with a bunch of young motherfuckers, and they really still thought Christopher Columbus found America. We have got to educate our kids to avoid this type of bullshit that they trying to shove down their throats.
You know what I'm saying?
You got, he was right. He didn't even fucking land. He was lost. We got
It
to
didn't even
teach
much land
our
in
children
America.
not only our history, but everybody's history. We got to know what they've done to us, what they're trying to do to us. A lot of reasons why we're blind is because the system is designed to keep our third eye blind. Not blind in the sense that our other 2 eyes can't see. That's CeeLo. We got to open all 3 eyes, and we got to do it. I take my nephew and my son to school every day. I give them a little tidbit information every day.
Mm-hmm.
Black history. My my daughter rides with us too one day, and the anniversary of Trayvon Martin's death. I told him to go to school, slap shit out of white boy. My daughter talked him out of it. Thank you, because they would have probably got in trouble. But those are the kind of shit.
No, there ain't no but. You can't tell your children.
No.
To go.
No. Pause.
Look,
You told him to do what?
I said the same thing the anniversary of Martin Luther King's death.
That don't make it no better.
Because, but you know why? Because now that date is etched in their minds. I know my children are smart enough not to go around slapping shit out of people.
Not if your daughter had to talk them out of it.
But they'll never forget those dates. You see what I'm saying? We gotta teach our
We
children.
do not
Find
condone
out.
sending your children to school to smack white kids, or sending your white kids to school to smack black kids or brown ones.
Hello,
Please,
America.
Lord Jesus.
It's your boy Vader. The views and expression of Ronald Wheeler sending kids to school to smack the hell out of white kids is not a reflection of everyone else at this table at DarkSyde.
You know what?
Thank
They
you for
said, go to school and smack a
We
white
slapped
kid.
white kids when the
Bingo,
OJ Simpson
I'm doing
trial
disclaimer here.
In
came
school
out.
in 96.
Smack the
Tell me
hell out
when
of that
Martin Luther
white
King
boy.
got killed on that day. We didn't beat the shit out of some white
No,
boys.
the OJ Simpson
Yes, we
verdict.
did.
No, the Rodney King version.
Rodney King verdict. We
Rodney
slapped
King.
white people.
Listen to me.
Look, Chris.
Motherfucking Evans High School got to slide the fuck over and shit.
I wasn't in school.
Whatever it takes, we have to educate our children. The system is not doing it.
And that's why you don't motherfucking send motherfucking slap white kids.
They're not educating our kids. We have to do it at home. School is 8 hours a day for 174 days a year. Learning is 365, 24/7.
But I wonder,
We'll talk to them.
what would they
We'll
teach
talk to
them
them.
in the category of the
Bingo!
LGBTQ?
What kind of mess are they going to put in their heads?
They're
What
teaching
is-
acceptance for LGBTQ. Okay? But why
You're
don't we?
not giving children chances to be children. You're trying to make them make adult decisions when
right?
they're 9,
Yeah.
when they don't have titties and don't have puberty hair. It's too early to try to make a child make a life-changing choice at 9.
Oh, I'm gonna be a
10.
boy. I'm gonna be done. Oh, I'm gonna be gay.
Right, bingo. It's too early.
What type
We
of
got
shit
to
is
teach
that?
our
Yeah.
kids what to accept and what not to accept. Lennon got in trouble in school one day because he didn't want to celebrate Columbus Day. He got in trouble not because he didn't want to celebrate it, because he told the rest of the class that Columbus was a fucking savage, that he bashed niggas against rocks, and he wiped out a damn near whole population.
He got in trouble for
He
telling the
got
truth.
in trouble. They called me for that. We got to do better with our children because the truth they don't want them to know.
Exactly.
They
Oh
don't.
no, I want to know what the fuck happened.
Nothing. I said that shit straight quick.
Oh, okay.
And that's
Figured
been
you would.
happening for years.
Yes.
That happened to me as a kid.
Yes. So we got my words of wisdom, people. Don't think school is educating your children. It's not. It's not teaching them what they need to know to survive. As black men, speaking from a black man, as black men, they're not teaching them what they need to survive in the world we have today. You got to do it yourself. You have to.
That's some real shit. And if you can't do it yourself, build a damn village.
Thank you. The village, you got to get that village back. Because if any one of these see my son acting up anywhere, I expect you to bust his ass and call me and tell me.
Hey, Ron, hold on.
Get your ass
Get
back
your
here.
ass.
Get your ass.
Ron, I just put my foot in your son. I'm telling you right now, you don't.
Landon might not like
Hey.
me after this one, but
Hey.
you might understand.
Yeah.
I know that bond so strong. When your little man around you, he just inherently do what he's supposed to. Like that day we found that money,
Right.
he inherently was like, that shit ain't gonna slide with Q. So he immediately was like, yo, Dad, I found $5.
Right. Right. Because he knows what's right and what's wrong. He knows
I made a post about that with Trey. Trey did something like that.
we have to, because they're not teaching our children. We rely on the system. We fucked up. That's why we are where we are now.
Why do you think that we went when we grew up? We sought out the truth
Yes.
because we
When
knew
we
what
were in
school
Huh?
is.
You get out.
They weren't teaching us to pass a test. They were teaching us to educate us. Nowadays, now mind you, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking teachers. It's some teachers out there that love what they do,
Exactly.
that
Oh, yeah.
fight hard for their job, that fight for these kids. But they're tied down. I'm married to a teacher. She got in trouble.
You ain't married twice.
I'm married to a teacher 13 years. She got in trouble for stepping outside the box. Because that wasn't what she was supposed to be teaching. It's happening. They're not letting them educate our kids. And we have to put an end to that shit.
Yeah, program them.
Yes.
And you know when the best time is? The best time is. I'm sorry, that could be part of a co-fat, but I'm gonna say it any motherfucking way. The best time is summer fucking time, cause
You got your kids on.
you got your mother.
Don't look at it as a burden.
Stop-
Damn, I got
stop-
kids.
stop
No, it's time to teach.
Stop trying to damn figure out which way you're going to fucking damn send your kid
To
for the
somebody
motherfucking
else.
summer
Right.
for somebody else, because got a floating goddamn corona up in there.
So where you going? Go.
There's too much. They got
You
too
gotta
much
talk.
time. They got way too much time.
Way too much time.
Money.
It's summertime right now. It's been summer since what, May 25th.
Yes.
There have
I know
been
you-
more shootings since May 25th
Oh, we might need to talk about this.
done by kids
No matter.
than the whole school year. They don't have shit to do.
Hey, jump to a co-fat.
They don't
right back.
They don't have nothing to do. Get your. I post this shit on Facebook every time some dumb shit happens with especially with one of our fucking kids. Get your damn kids, yo.
Please.
Get your damn kids, because you gotta think about what the fuck you was doing when you was their fucking age.
It's stuff as simple as
There is shit that my kids think that they got away fucking with that they have no fucking clue to this day that I know about.
Yep.
I know my mom and dad are the same. There's shit. I sent my mom a text message, a meme that said something to the effect of, "Sorry for all the stuff that I did when I was a kid, and if it helps, there's another half of it that you don't know." But I guarantee you, at least half of that half, my mom knows about.
Yep.
I guarantee you. I still think to this day that my dad don't know that I was drunk when I came to fuck home at 16. That one motherfucking night from motherfucking McDonald's party. That nigga knew, because as I got older, I realized alcohol has a motherfucking distinct smell when you throw the fuck up in the goddamn bathroom.
The Gandhi motherfucking Watergate straight from pneumonia.
Okay.
Yes, they do. They choose not to.
Those are my words of wisdom. Educate your people.
Yes.
Educate your back.
Right.
Mr. March.
We have a co-pack already?
He already did.
How much time we got left? We on the crunch?
No, we ain't.
Because I got something that's eating me up over here.
I ain't got no crunch.
Can you pause? All right, let's switch back to Q.
Come on, Q.
What's
Bring
going
it.
on, Q?
What you got?
Well, we started with my man Aside, and then we floated to my man Ralph. It was something I thought about in the school that is a paradox. First off, if you were making history, there would be no way for me to know you were gay unless you told me about what you do in your bedroom.
Bingo.
Black history. There was a positive way you knew that I made a change, because when you looked at me, you knew I was of African descent.
Right.
So that's what I'm not getting. Why is it so important that they emphasize somebody's sexual behavior behind closed doors?
Yep.
Because
They
you
want to
know
make it public.
what I'm saying? That's some shit you do.
You're gonna make these kids.
I ain't finna go to work and tell.
Like
If
I
hell,
said,
sit at this table, I'm gonna tell y'all about what I do with my fucking
what's
wife.
his name? Michael Sanger,
Yeah.
football player.
Yeah,
I
that's
said
exactly what
when
fucked
he
him up.
drowned,
That
I said he fucked his career when he came out as gay.
Okay.
He was the SEC defensive player of the fucking year. You mean to tell me he don't play in the NFL but 2 years? Fuck,
And
I
didn't
didn't
start.
because he was gay. He ruined his career. Say what you want. He will still be playing football now
If he would shut the fuck
hadn't
up.
come out. If you're gay,
His
that's
play-
wonderful.
His play didn't back it up on the field.
But because he wasn't given the chance.
He was
Because
already
he was already
on the
Stick model right there.
Yes.
He was already judged.
He already
First of all, he got drafted because of it.
all,
He got drafted where he got drafted because of that.
because of that.
And that was, we're going to actually give this kid a chance despite.
Yep.
That was what's it called? A fucking
And if he bombs, then that's
we
fucked
still
up.
gave
we
him
still gave him a
Gave him a
chance.
chance.
We still gave him a
Yeah.
chance.
So,
Yep.
but if he was
It was a
successful,
publicity. It was a publicity
check
stunt
mark.
for the NFL that he
Because
got
all that
drafted
publicity
where he
stuff
got
that
drafted.
got in, that's all
If he-
that mattered.
You can't name an SEC defensive player of the fucking year.
That's
You can't name
not
an SEC offensive player of the year that only played fucking 2 years in the NFL. You can't
cannot.
name one.
You can't.
And that was the point I was trying to make. For us, being of African descent, we made it in spite of.
Right.
In that situation, when you choose to come out and tell somebody that, the person then has no chance to but say, despite you being gay.
Right.
So I'm like, there is no way for you to know if somebody is homosexual or not unless they express it. Intentionally.
Yep.
You look at me, you gonna know I'm of African descent or something. You ain't gonna be like, oh, he Caucasian. No. So
just
Me and Cole had this conversation.
real quick. Uganda just said that he pushed by Oprah and Lee Daniels to come out. Michael, the football
He
player.
said he got pushed by
Oprah and Lee Daniels to come out.
I went down.
Regardless, you fucked your career.
He fucked up his career.
I
He
don't
fucked
care
up his
who
dream.
fuck. And you can't tell me he didn't know that this shit was going to happen.
Absolutely.
Now, mind you, Lee Daniel, Oprah might be bankrolling him now. He might be sitting pretty off of them. Who knows?
Because ain't nobody heard from his ass.
Bingo.
Right.
His career was ended because he came out as gay.
I think the only outside of the WNBA, because
They gay all over that.
They're women.
the
It's a different standard.
the WNBA gay is so fucked up that the straight WNBA players had to put a fucking article out about how it sucks to be a straight player in the WNBA. Which is the flip side of the Michael Sam shit.
Right.
But like me and Cole was talking about this shit the other day. I think it might have been yesterday. It's different here when it comes to homosexuality. Vice California. Does California have their flaming yes I'm gay motherfucking people? Yes, they absolutely do. However, those people are the minority. You know who's gay in California? Somebody who looks like Raphael.
Yep.
Somebody who looks like Ron. Somebody who looks like IQ. Somebody who looks like March. Somebody who looks like Quet. Somebody who looks like me. And you know the only way that you know that they're going to be that they're gay,
They say
they don't even much say it. This is how I found out some people are most of the people who I know in California who are gay. I went to a gay club. Let me tell you something. Them motherfuckers party. There ain't no fighting. There ain't no shooting. There ain't no bullshit. There ain't shit. But there is. You can say whatever the fuck you want to about motherfucking gay people. Them motherfuckers know how to have some goddamn fun.
Langston Hughes was gay.
Yeah. Which is how come California really opened up my eyes to homosexuality.
yeah.
However, California, most California gays aren't on the we're going to be gay in front of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to let the kids, they know they're going to let the kids grow up and make their own fucking decisions. These motherfuckers, especially in motherfucking Augusta, I can't stand these motherfuckers out here. Oh my God, I can't stand. Everybody has to know that you fucking. Don't nobody give a fuck, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck, sis. Don't nobody care that you fucking gay. We don't give a fuck. Do your thing.
And let me do mine.
That's it.
Care.
That's it. And that's how come. That's why I could honestly, like I said, California opened my eyes. And California gave me because before I much went there was like I was like quit, like no bullshit. I was strictly 100. I was a dark skinned, taller version of Quit. I did. But after experiencing this shit as a straight man, after getting hit on continuously, even with Cole standing right there next to me, you have to understand that you have to look at it from a different perspective. For me, my perspective was, damn, my chocolate ass is fine enough to get both motherfucking sexes if I fucking wanted to. Do I want to? Fuck no. However, I'm that goddamn good. You got to put the spin on the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all about perception.
No, not doing that.
I'm not saying this for. It's not for everybody because everybody doesn't have that level of tolerance. Everybody doesn't have that level of experience. So yes, I can go with y'all with the gay shit. I can go with y'all all fucking day. But that's because of the motherfuckers out here more so than the motherfuckers who are actually. There's very few motherfucking gay people, like you said. There's a whole lot. I know some of the motherfucking cool ass gay people that you fucking know.
Yeah.
But those motherfuckers are few and far in between.
Yes. Yeah. And like Uganda said, and I agree with you, Hollywood loves to portray black men as gay.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Do y'all do Netflix?
Yeah.
Black Mirror.
No
Series.
Oh God.
You ain't even much got to go to Netflix. You ain't much got to go to Netflix.
Look,
all you have to do is go to reality
what
TV.
What I'm about to put into your play? It was Anthony Mackie and it was another guy.
Well, wait.
Video game.
not Captain America, y'all.
Wait,
That
wasn't it. It was more to it.
It was more to. They got introduced to this video game where it was virtual reality, where you were actually in there. It was a fighting game. His friend chose a female fighter.
Oh, wow.
He chose the male fighter.
Then they got in the game.
They got in the game and started.
Cheek tapping, face, caressing.
He know it was a man.
Yes,
It was his best
He knew
friend.
his best
But
friend.
in that game, he was fucking a chick. But that chick was his friend,
Being
who was a
controlled.
guy.
Yeah.
So that it actually
It was
changed.
weird because, like, okay.
Don't even much want to see it now.
No, wait.
Tell me,
It was
there's
weird
nothing gay
because
going on.
they was like, we got to find out what the deal is. What to find out what the deal is. Meet me face to face. We gonna settle this. So they met face to face. There was nothing in real life. Only thing
Right.
that happened was in the virtual. It's still weird, but the only thing that happened was in the virtual
game.
world,
Right.
where one was a guy and one was actually a chick.
I
So
saw that
it
shit.
was-
and I was like,
But it was.
If
You
you're
feel
a
me?
man,
Like when you
get
saw
a
people
man
having
avatar,
sex, you saw a
goddamn.
man and a woman having sex. You
but
just
the
have to
dude
know
liked
that
that
they were
female's
characters.
fighting style.
Okay.
That's why he chose them.
Yeah.
And they was playing this game when they were kids, when they were in
Young
college.
Yeah.
But but then they did a reboot of the game and made it virtual reality where you put the thing.
I'm so damn dumb right now.
Okay, cause see, I make female chicks, and I be damn. My bitches shoot motherfuckers and shit.
Well,
I didn't even think about it, dude.
I don't. Once again, I don't know.
You should be indicted. She fucking
It
very
came
pretty,
at you
man.
all of a sudden because it was a slow show, and then you was like, "What the fuck is this getting into?" So I'm thinking when they got into the game, it was gonna turn into a tournament.
Like,
type
they was gonna
shit.
get trapped. That's what I
Yeah,
was
or
saying.
some shit like that.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they fighting. Pap, 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 pap. The next thing you know,
Smash
what the fuck is this?
Oh,
The
wow.
one dude was straight addicted. He was like,
what's the name of this show?
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
It's a good show. Though.
All right.
Hey, what grinds your gears?
What grinds your gears, Chris? Let's move along.
I might need a beer.
Nah, I ain't gonna be like. I'm gonna try to be level-headed and calm this week.
Really?
I am. Trying to be level-headed.
Fuck that.
Fuck that shit.
You know what? Say what I need to
Let's
say.
do it. Let's see how you handle it.
I will attempt to be level-headed and calm.
All right.
Now, as we are on right now, we all frequent our social media. You know, a lot of mine grinds my gears be around social media themed things because our lives nowadays are irrevocably affected by what happens on social media.
Right.
People out here killing themselves for likes and and falling in love and doing all kinds of things, and it's all happening in the virtual world before it happens in the actual world.
Right.
Now, with that being said, let me say this.
Here we go.
It is a forum for you to express your opinions. We all agree on that?
Yes.
Ask you what you think. And you type down what you think. And that is all well and good. But also, you must take into account that if you were going to type down what you think, so the fuck is somebody else.
Thank
Thank you.
If you gonna say what you feel like you need to say, and you gonna express your opinion to the way that you want to, you feel you want to call motherfuckers stupid and dumb and all and the other kind of thing. When somebody else jumps on your shit and roast your ass for your stupid ass opinion, then don't get mad.
Don't get mad.
Don't try to block them because
Don't
you couldn't come back with a credible retort. And don't, of course, the thing that always happens is when you can't win an argument, you turn to insults. So because I can't prove your point wrong, I'm gonna talk about why you look stupid in your profile picture, or I'm gonna talk about why you do this, or why you do that, or why you do this.
None of which you actually know is factual.
None of which you know. Let us all remember, one, there are two things we need to remember. One, yes, you can maintain a certain level of anonymity on social media, as in you can say shit to all kind of people and not really fear too much of a reprisal, because a lot of the time you end up talking to someone who's clear across the country. But also remember that there are people that you actually know. They're looking at all this shit you say. They know you're not this studio. They know you're not this real gangster. They know you're not this rich person. They know you're not living this life that you are purporting to. but you get all over the book. You the number one authority on things. Like I have friends that they have an opinion on every goddamn.
Oh my God!
Everything. You can't. If you live somewhere, you can't live there. If you're going to the store, you can't go to the store that way. You can't do this. You can't do that. But I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, whenever the fuck I want to say it, because I'm me. And then when somebody gets on your post and contradicts you, you get mad. You want to cuss them out. You want to try to get other people to come on. You want to get your friend. You want to call your friends and call them. Now you all gonna try to gang up and roast the person just because they provided you with a counter. My whole point is this: if you can't take the criticism that you dish, then you need to shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
Because if you always out dishing that criticism, you always out talking that shit, but you can't nobody shine that light in your backyard. You might need to worry about what's in your backyard instead of worrying about what's in everybody else.
Eminem verse on Calm Down. He said that I sit in my laboratory with my laptop and I comment on everything. Everything sucks. I'm an expert on everything. Play the next song.
My point exactly.
Yep. Everything sucks.
Just because you feel you know everything, there's somebody else who feel they know every goddamn thing. And some of them actually know more than you. So why don't you shut the fuck up sometimes and just keep your little stupid ass opinion to yourself if you can't deal with nobody else coming back at
You
you.
just changed my co-fact.
Get the fuck off Facebook.
You done changed my co-fact.
Bottom line.
Thanks, you already gave you.
No, I got another one. I'm going to run with it. Shut up.
Wait. You want to go with your co-fact now?
No, I'm going to let him go.
Okay, Mr. Buss.
I'm always last.
Your petty moment, please.
But this ain't a petty, this is a petty confession.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Petty confession. Oh. When I was a kid, I remember getting baptized in the church. So when it was my turn to go up there to get baptized, I went up, the preacher grabbed me. The preacher grabbed me and he said, "All right, little fella, hold your nose." I said, "All right, I'm on my nose, bro." He dunks me down.
No, you're not.
Here we go.
You're not about to.
Here we go.
Here it comes.
When he was bringing me back
Let's
up,
look at what we got left.
Here we go.
I peed in the pool.
I know.
Hell no! You
Give it here.
peed in the back
Give it
to
here.
my pool?
Give it here.
Hey,
Give it here. Give it here. Give it here.
that ain't the fucked up part. When the rev brought me up, I walked out
Wait a minute.
and I watched him baptize the boy behind me
Oh,
in his name.
oh,
You the first R. Kelly nigga.
you were R. Kelly when you were
a kid.
He took him down nothing, bought him up, and I bust out laughing.
Oh, you peed in the baptismal pool.
This dude.
And let somebody get baptized behind you.
This is my brother.
In my name.
Damn.
It's a special place in hell for you, my brother. You and Keepy Head, you just gonna get pissed on all day.
Hey, I'm
And
trying
people
to
just gonna
tell
pee
you.
on you.
Hey, I'm trying to tell. I don't know what happened. It happened.
Lord, have mercy.
Where March Cup at?
It happened.
Oh, Jesus.
Here you go, the funny part. He would have been forgiven for that when he came out because all his sins started off his zero.
That ain't even
I don't even want to know.
Never motherfucker got dumped in pits.
That ain't even funny.
They got baptized in his name.
That ain't even funny. You are not forgiven for that. Just know that.
Not forgiven.
You going to hell.
Because you allowed somebody
You going to hell.
to dip in piss.
You going to hell.
You are not forgiven. But right. You are forgiven.
It's all about
No, you are not
that.
forgiven.
If I go back in time, it's fuck him. It's all about. I'm just hell.
You going to hell.
The best part about going to hell is coming out on fire. Blaze one. Blaze one.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Wait on.
Blaze
All
one.
right.
And that'll be it for.
I'm taking a shot on that one.
Nope.
Well,
shots for the
Shout out
end.
to
Okay, shout it
Yo.
in. Let's let Mr. Cole have his co-fact.
I had a co-fat.
Oh,
Nigga.
Yo, shut up. First of all, you gonna stop counting.
I am going to count as much as I can.
Counting your head.
I'm going to say it.
Page God.
That's why
Oh.
I said you had
Can
three
we
already.
have cold fat?
I'm going to bounce off of Chris because, and I hope the four of them are watching. I had this very same type of incident happen with me. And here's my co-fact for today. My co-fact is this. Everybody's not going to agree with you.
I agree.
You're not going to agree with everybody else.
I agree. I agree.
When you are in disagreement and you resort to name calling, talking about somebody's mama, all this other extra shit that has absolutely nothing to do with the subject, my co-fact about that is you've already lost. Bing!
There you go.
You've already lost, and you've just allowed yourself to look stupid to whatever number of people is in this audience, especially when it comes to social media.
Even the ones
Yeah,
cheering
we
your
need
dumb
to
ass
confirm.
on.
Especially the ones who are cheering your dumb ass on, because guess what? Co-Fat Part
I just
2.
love you. You always keeping it real.
Co-Fat Part 2. Those people don't really like you.
That's co-petty.
They don't like you. They don't like, you're never going to meet them. They're in Charlotte, you're in Texas. Y'all are never going to meet and go over drinks and talk about this shit. Yes, y'all might fucking message each other, but you know what the fuck happens after y'all get off a fucking messenger? He goes and talks about your stupid ass. Co-Fat Part 3. So that's my co-fact. It was going to be something fucking intellectual, but Chris fucking motivated me.
Okay.
So now, and you know what? There's still facts because there ain't a lie, none of that shit. And if any of those people are really liking you, you probably need to get some new fans. Co-Fat Part 4.
God damn.
Well,
Okay, I'm done.
This ain't nothing but petty shit.
we want to thank
That
y'all
was
for
great.
watching. This has been the week of.
Oh, wait a minute.
They had a little
Wait
hold
a
on.
minute.
Wait a minute.
There's something we have not spoken about.
And what is that?
What's that, sir?
That the Raptors
Are up.
are
Oh, shit.
and that the almighty Golden State Warriors is down
So,
1-3.
Ryan McMillan,
Fuck your team. Oh, I don't know if that's your team.
you will lose.
On that subject, I am rooting for Golden State.
I'm a Raptors fan.
Shut up.
Boo!
However, comma,
He says that about wearing a Lakers jersey. This nigga.
I am.
And then he got a Golden State jersey sitting right next to it.
What up, bro?
These niggas.
So,
However,
And
comma.
his team is Boston. What the
However,
fuck?
comma. However, comma. I will not be mad that the Toronto Raptors win because the only silver lining from that is going to be that who can't say that the motherfucking Bucks could have won that shit.
We're shouting.
Hey, we got to peace out, y'all.
Good night, America.
Good night.
We love you.
DarkSyde.
Oh,
see y'all
we're
next
going to
week.
do our
I won't
extra.
be here next week.
We're going to do our extra.
I'm selling. I'm
We-
celebrating my my anniversary next week, so I won't be here. I'm allowing my man IQ to pick the topic. Rest of y'all too fit. He'll come on for intellectual.
Wait a minute.
Wait a
Time out.
My
I'm
God.
too bad.
Hey,
I'm too
thank y'all
bad.
for joining us.
Hold on.
Good night.
Do the motherfucking
End it.
extras.
He ain't got the
Okay,
button.
got my man IQ, the Mad Poster,
Damn it.
Chris March,
Fuck your feelings.
Aside Busted,
John Blessings.
Vader,
I am your father.
now
Luke,
and I am
my
Ronald,
my
the Words of
shot.
Wisdom. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Already
out.
dropped my shot. Fuck y'all.
See, niggas can't wait for nothing.
Yeah,
Shit.
because I'm thirsty.
Fucking alcoholic.
Damn.
Where the goddamn shit? I ain't got my glasses on. Oh
You
shit.
can't even end the show, y'all.
Shut up.
Okay.